However, it is now 7 p.m. Do you
Yep.
know where your children are? Do you remember
Do
those
you?
commercials?
Very vaguely, yeah, yeah.
It was never like that was. We're going to start right off with some political talk. Because apparently my Twitch is now listed as political and sensitive topics. So
Uh, is it live?
yeah,
Because I'm here and
the hell.
okay, there we go.
Yeah, sometimes
Fixed.
it takes like a second or two for it to.
I had to refresh it.
Yeah, I mean even my stream manager wasn't wanting to refresh properly. But anyways, as I was saying, we're gonna get right into the politics of back in my day. Specifically, talking about the it's 11 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Like that's something you and I grew up with, where it was common for our parents and the parents of Gen X before us, to a certain degree, would just let us roam free through the. Oh
All
no.
right, I'm thinking.
Okay, there we are. Oh, I thought Valheim crashed for a second. Um, oh, would just let us roam free throughout the wilderness and not care what we were doing. What was that? Latchkey kids.
Yeah.
Kind of was like what, the latchkey, the kids of the latchkey parents. No, the latchkey kids grew up to become helicopter parents or something.
Something like that.
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So, all right, I'm being a dumbass.
Probably.
Fuck. So, all right, all right, all right. The main hall here, right?
Yes.
The main hall.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it a lot of thought. Currently, I've got it set to 6, so we can have a nice double door.
Mm-hmm.
So, basically, what I'm about to do is I'm about to make it bigger.
Hmm. Before you do that, or as you're doing that, I'm gonna go through and just move this stuff. Just so it's out of your way.
All right, that works. That works. That works just fine. Octagon. All right. All right. So this is gonna be the width of the platform. Of the platform
Oh,
of the
God damn it.
building. I wasn't planning on building the building tonight, but this is what the floor plan is actually going to look like. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, great.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do that before anything else because I knew if I didn't, I'd forget. So, buildings. Oh, shit. My fork. Buildings we need to build sooner rather than later. I think we need to get the storage building online. Either, just an actual building, like a temporary type building, or the full-blown building. I don't care which.
Which is kind of annoying that I'm moving the food stuff over into here to get it out of the
Oh,
way.
it still has to be out of the way.
Oh, no.
So,
Oh, boy. All right. You know what? I can move the food stuff into the second
okay.
floor of the forge for
Where
now.
are we going to be doing the cooking, generally speaking?
That's an excellent question.
If we're going to be doing the cooking in the storage building, it should be there. Probably not in the forge building.
No. Because it has to. Well, we need the cook pot over either a
Probably the
campfire
main
or
hall.
the hearth. Yeah. So I'm just gonna move the food stuff into the forge for now, just to have it out of the way.
Yeah.
It's not this is not its permanent home. It's just out of the way so we can get to the other things.
Yeah.
Because you're wow. Let me try that again. You are absolutely correct in that we need to do the storage building sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
That said, I can at least make, I don't know, this look a little nice. Sort of. This is out of the way. Yeah, that's good.
We're gonna have to do a little terraforming, but all right. Do you have any design ideas for the storage building?
No, I didn't have any real plan for the storage building. The blacksmith I had a plan for. I had an envision for. And honestly, I have a slightly different idea for the roof with the slate, but we can handle the roof with a slate once we get more tar.
Mm-hmm.
Um, hang on. Long story. I could actually show you. Well, first let's go sleep.
Yeah.
And then I will show you on the ground level kind of what I was thinking. Oh, right. I forgot, if you have the hammer out, you can't sleep, apparently. Can't sleep with a hammer.
Fun fact, you actually can sleep with a pickaxe.
Well,
It's not a hammer.
yeah, but can you have it out?
Yeah,
Just like in your hand, sleeping with a pickaxe?
apparently, but not a hammer. Big difference.
Eh.
Don't ask me what that
Hammer!
difference is, because I don't know.
Alright.
So the floor for this building is probably going to be made of stone, am I right?
I don't see why not. Especially since we have tons of it.
And it's easy to get more of.
Right. Alright, so... maybe I don't like this after all. So,
Okay.
where's the stone cutter? Right here.
We're gonna, is there stuff in these chests?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah, we're gonna have to move some of that. Hang on. I need to find, like, a... No. I need... Eh?
I'm thinking.
Why?
What are you doing?
Trying to show you, but apparently it's not working.
I stole some of that stone, but whatever.
Yeah. I can get more. It's not a problem. This is 2x2. No, so I don't want that. How big is our... What is our house? 1. It's 2. Yeah, so it's 3x3, so... No, I can do this. So
Would it help if most of this building was gone?
no.
Okay.
I mean, you can absolutely tear down the building if you want to. I'm literally just... You'll understand what I'm doing once I'm finished. I need more stone.
This is how buildings collapse in real life, kids.
Right.
Parts just levitate in the air for a while. So, I think there needs to be a little bit more space between
Ignore
forge.
the stone bricks. This is
All right.
this is representation only.
Okay.
Ignore me.
Ignore me! What a good show.
Until it wasn't.
I mean, that's the fucking case of most things. They're good until they're not.
Right. I can't do that, but I can do.
Hmm. At the very least, I am intrigued.
All right. So you see that
I see
as
it.
like the angled side. We don't really have angles for stone,
Yeah.
but you could easily do that angle to replicate it and to make like a solid wall up top to then build the arched roof off the sides. What do you think?
Are you talking about the forge?
Yeah. Imagine this triangle in
Yeah,
place
I
of
see it.
the wood.
Yeah. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Yeah, because I think it'll give it one. I think it might give it more strength.
Yeah. I agree with you.
And we could be fancy and do it out of black marble even.
Let's stick to stone for now. We have a limited amount of black marble, and we currently don't have a way to really work with it.
I mean, it's true. And unfortunately, the only angled pieces come from the black marble. Hello, Yorm.
Hi, buddy. How you doing?
Pretty good. I am annoyed that the angle pieces are of black marble.
Did you guys notice that when you jump with the feather cape, feathers fly out?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't realize. I thought it was just dirt.
No.
All right. So, all right. Step one, we need to empty these chests and put them somewhere else. Then we need to make the ground stone. I have an idea for the building. Now, do we want a single door or a double door on this building?
Ooh, that's an excellent question. Yorm, what do you think?
For what?
Storage building. Double door, single door.
Double.
All right. Then I'm
Double
going to
doors
need
are
to
easier to
expand
get in and out
this a little bit.
Yorm, I hate to say it, but I think you're gonna have to go to push to talk again.
The hatred, I feel it.
We
I
can't
feel
we
the
can't
hatred coursing.
we can't deny your wife her shows.
Okay, look, fun fact, all right? That show she's watching is really funny. I really
it's
enjoy
great.
it. I'm not huge into rom-coms, but holy shit, so funny.
What show is it, anyways?
Heart of Dixie,
Heart of
right?
Dixie.
Right, Heart of Dixie.
Heart of Dixie. Have
Is
you ever
she?
seen it?
No, I've only heard of it through
So
literally
this New York doctor, right? She inherits half of a of a medical practice in Alabama, right? Because it
Mhm.
turns out she was the product of an affair between her mother and an Alabama doctor who met during some cruise in Greece. Not important. Important thing is that her medical career in New York is hit a dead end, so she moves to Alabama to claim her half of the practice, and hilarity ensues because all the love triangles exist, and it's really quite funny. Like, I'm not doing it justice. Oh my god, it is just so fucking funny. Um, love it. I love it. Probably for all the wrong reasons, but whatever. I enjoy it greatly.
Tell them who your favorite character is.
Oh, my favorite character's got to be Levon Hayes, the football player turned mayor of the town. He's a very down to earth guy. I like him a lot.
So he
What a
did
dude.
not peak in high school.
No, he didn't peak in high school, but he did have an affair with the town's lawyer's fiance while he was living in New York for a bit.
What, gay affair?
No, not gay affair. No, straight
It
affair.
was a gay affair.
It was a very happy affair. But,
Wait,
oh,
hey,
okay, that's just the first season.
why do we have 48 lumps of tar in this box? Where did that come from? I thought we didn't have any tar. Have we had tar this entire goddamn time?
Why wouldn't we have had tar?
We need tar to make the slate roofs. I thought we used it all in the other meat hall.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my god.
I don't know what to tell you, Chief.
Guys, I bonked a grayling.
He bonked a grayling?
I did. I bonked a grayling with my bonking stick.
The bonking
We
stick.
need more bonk. Nothing but bonk.
Nothing but bonk
Bonk
all
is
the way
great.
down.
Alright. Furniture. Just slap you down there. Wee.
Yeah, no. Long story short, good show. It's if you like rom-coms, it's a fun rom-com. If you like to laugh at rom-coms, it's great. It's just great. I greatly enjoyed it. I don't care as much about all the romance stuff as I do people being stupid and it being funny.
I mean, that
I
is
think
often
you
the
also
best.
forgot to mention the fact that Levon Hayes is
Oh,
an ex-NFL
I mentioned that.
Yeah, he
football star.
mentioned. Well, he
Yeah.
didn't mention that it was ex NFL. He just said football.
No, he played in high school. He played in college. He played in the NFL. Like, that is like the big reason why he is mayor is because he's like a hometown hero. And it is a large part of his character, and I love it.
He also has a crocodile, not a crocodile, an alligator named Burt Reynolds.
It's great. Burt Reynolds is also a female crocodile or an alligator.
Yeah.
I feel like
10
Burt
out of
Reynolds
10.
would appreciate that.
I certainly hope so.
You know,
Yeah.
okay. I don't know why this reminded me. But you want to know a movie that did not age well?
Oh, there's a lot of those.
I know, and you're not gonna necessarily understand where I'm going with this either. Because I don't know why Burt Reynolds reminded me of this. Ace Ventura.
Oh God.
Detective.
Oh my.
The second one,
Yada.
the second one absolutely aged well and is probably all the better for it. But
Not the first one. With
yeah,
the,
yeah,
twist.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Plot twist.
So the the woman, right, was his boss, right? She was his
She
direct boss.
no, she was like
She
the
was.
police chief or whatever.
She's the police chief. The woman who was the police chief, who Ace Ventura sleeps with.
A lot of people
Turns
sleep with her.
out. Turns out.
No, they didn't sleep together. They just kissed. They made out.
Okay, but they was going to get to that point. Point is,
I mean, it's a PG-13 movie. Who
the
knows?
point is, she was actually born a dude,
Okay.
and she's
And?
actually the bad guy who kidnapped the dolphin. But in the movie, when Ace Ventura figures it out, he has a little fucking panic attack,
Very adverse reaction.
a very adverse reaction. Like, oh my god, I kissed a man, and on and on and on. Yeah, it doesn't. That bit doesn't really hold up.
It basically reads incredibly transphobic in today's line. Now, granted,
Still a fun movie.
it is still a fun movie, and I might catch a little bit of flack for this. I don't know. I mean, I hope I have people who respect me or understand this. The motive behind the gender change for this particular character was it was a long con in order to steal back a Super Bowl ring, among other things. So they were not technically a true trans individual. It was a long con motive in order to change the identity in order to steal the ring.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily defending their severe reaction to finding out that she was born a male.
Well, I feel like it's kind of warranted when you get lied to like that. It's
Yeah.
not about like whether they're a man or not. It's that they lied to you about it.
Oh, that's
Well,
what. If that happened to me, that's the reason I would freak out. You know, like, why didn't you tell me that's
I don't
important?
give a shit about anything else. It's, what? We're essentially in the beginning stages of a relation, but not in the beginning even. Like,
No.
well past that.
No, okay. I have to cut us off here a little bit. For a number of reasons. One, what was it? It wasn't Henry Winklevoss. Winklevoss is Feinstein. Winklevoss is Feinstein? The names of the characters. The name of the character, I can't remember. It's like Winklevoss is Feinstein. Winklevoss is Feinstein. Something like that.
Yeah.
So at no point was the police chief ever actually trying to start a relationship, and being deceptive by not revealing that they were trans. I mean, I would agree with you that that would be a problem. That was not the intention. The intention was, and again, I'm not necessarily defending this movie, although I kind of am.
You literally kind of am.
I know.
He literally kind of am, isn't he?
I'm not defending the potential anti-trans message in the movie because it does kind of have one. I'm talking about specifically the character motivations of this particular character. This particular character transitioned into a woman in order to use women's manipulative tactics to get what she wanted. That sounds terrible, but that was actually the character motivation of the character as like defined in the movie. She did that in order to use literally sex appeal in order to distract and woo men to get them to do what she wanted in order to further her goals. So it was not about it was a form of deception, but it wasn't the kind of like I'm hiding an important facet of myself from a potential relationship. It's I am what is it? Honeypotting you.
Yeah, but isn't it both?
No, because again, she's not trying to have a relationship. It's a pure
No,
honeypot.
but it doesn't matter what she intends. The people that she's honeypotting are intending, and their feelings and stuff about it should be taken into account. Yes.
Not if she's intending to deceive them from the beginning. That's
Yeah, but that's again disregarding their feelings on the matter.
yes,
Their
I'm
feelings
not
matter.
saying it's a good thing. I'm saying that she was aiming to deceive them from the beginning.
Yes, but that doesn't change the fact that what? That still does not change the fact that they were lied to in what is essentially a relationship.
Yes, but no.
But yes,
They were lied to, but not in the way that you think.
they were lied to in both ways. Why can't it be both?
Because one, what is it? It's a very hard thing to describe, and I'm probably not doing it justice for this argument.
Watch the movie.
Yeah.
It's a fun movie, even
It is
if
very fun.
even if it hasn't aged great. You know, even if there are moments that haven't aged well. You know, it's a really good movie that has not. Well, okay, you know what? I'd argue that it's timeless. You know, it's a really great movie. Fucking Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles, I think, aged better than Ace Ventura, honestly.
Yeah, oh, definitely. That's why I said it's timeless. It is. The humor is supposed to be so fucking out there.
Didn't
You know?
that's the last movie that John Belushi was in after his death, right? Oh no,
I
that's
think
Wagons.
John
That's
Belushi was
Wagons
in that.
East. I'm thinking of Wagons East. Blazing Saddles is great. I
The
was
new
thinking.
sheriff is coming to town. Woo, yeah!
Yeah, I was thinking.
Everybody, the sheriff is a doom, doom. What did he say? The sheriff is near. No, dang it. The sheriff is a doom.
That movie was
God.
fantastic. Very funny. Very dumb, but very funny.
I mean, the best movies are very dumb but very funny.
I like slapstick a lot.
I think
Oh my
I think
God.
slapstick done well can be very very funny. I'm actually going to use a case of slapstick I thought done not well. That was a poor choice of words. So, a movie that was not good, for a number of reasons, and I'm going to get into them here, was the attempted Ghostbusters reboot, the all-female Ghostbusters reboot.
You know, I saw it in theaters. Did I see it in theaters? I saw it. I don't remember whether I saw it in theaters or not, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it either.
That said, I don't think it was as good as the original.
It wasn't as good as the original. I would even say that it wasn't as good as Ghostbusters 2, which was not great.
I don't know. I liked it a lot. I liked the characters. They're all very good.
The characters
That's
had
really funny.
the characters
I
had
also
certain
enjoyed Thor as the dumb himbo. That was pretty funny.
I do have some issues with that. So okay, I'll go down this to begin with. I did not mind the fact that it was an all-female cast. I had no problems with that. My problems were with individual characters and how they were portrayed and supposed to be corollaries, if you will, right? So let's go with the two main people. What was it? Kristen Wiig and it's not Melissa McCartney. Is it Melissa McCartney? God, I'm gonna have to look this up.
My brain turned off. I don't know. Maybe.
Describe the person's physical features. Do it. Do it now. I need to know.
Ghostbusters.
I only remember the
on.
physical face features. I don't remember names.
It was Melissa
Was
McCartney.
Bradley Cooper as well?
She's brunette.
The larger woman.
Yes,
I love her. She's great.
she can be
She
good.
is.
Very
She
funny.
can be good. I did not like her in this. Um,
Aw. Do you
I
did you see that movie with her and that one woman where she's like fucking they're both like cops or whatever and McCarthy's like
Um,
the old veteran that's just fucking done with everybody's shit.
no, I never watched it. See,
Oh,
and
so good.
this is what I was kind of getting into. I think Melissa McCartney leans too heavily on physical comedy and slapstick to its detriment. Slapstick and physical comedy need you can have a focus on it, but you need to have it needs to be done right. Like the Three Stooges did slapstick beautifully. It was perfectly timed, comedic timing in there. It was not the jokes did not necessarily overly rely on it. They flowed well into the story as opposed to ha ha I got knocked over, right?
Um, have you met my brothers? I don't remember if you physically met my brothers.
No, I've only met your wife's brother.
no,
No,
that's
wait.
not true.
I did meet
you
one
met
of them.
Andrew.
Yes, I met one of them.
Okay, you met Andrew, the other dark.
You met the one. You met the one who didn't do the
Grand Theft Auto.
thing that a mutual acquaintance told the story about.
Wait, I thought the one I met was blonde haired.
No.
I have a black-haired brother, and I have a red-haired brother. But you said the Three Stooges. Abe, do you remember my dad mentioning this?
Yeah.
So for most of our childhood, up until like I left home, it was a constant reminder that we were the Three Stooges because we were three brothers. Guess which one I was?
Mo.
This is correct. You got it in the first try. I'm proud of
First, he got it in the first. Not gonna lie.
you. He's good. He's good. He's good. This one. He's good.
Okay, wait a minute. What if?
Well, what's really crazy is there were multiple Three Stooges.
Yeah. Did you see the movie?
I've seen a few movies. I know.
The recent one. The
Oh,
most recent one.
no, I have not seen the most recent one. But I feel like the actors they picked for it are the ones that look most like the original three,
Yes. They were very good. I enjoyed that.
the iconic three, if you will.
Yes. Because there's what? Mo, Larry, Curly, Shem.
It
Shem.
was
Is it
Shemp, Curly Joe, Dorita. But Mo Howard and Larry Fine were the two primary ones from 1920. They were, yeah, the primary ones.
All
From
right, all right, wait.
1922 until 1970.
Nope. That doesn't work.
The one most people remember, though, was Curly Howard.
I need more leather scraps.
I need a manic bag.
Yeah, and I went down a bit of a rabbit hole there. Sorry. I was complaining about the 2016 Ghostbusters. Okay, so yeah, I felt like Kristen Wiig is a very intelligent person, I think, and she played a very intelligent character in that. The Yeah, she played Holtzman, which is really interesting because I think no, that's Kate McKinnon played Holtzman, and that was the only one that like had the same name because it was Gilbert and Yates as opposed to the others. Anyways, so Melissa McCartney and Kristen Wiig were the main two, and while I felt like it, they were meant to be engineers and intelligent people going into this to discover things, but I never got the feeling from them that they were intelligent women going about this research. In the original Ghostbusters, you got the feeling that Dan Aykroyd, that Holtzman, whose
I
actor
see what
passed
you're
away.
saying.
Yeah, yeah. You got, even though they did dumb things, you still got the impression that they were actually somewhat qualified at doing what they were doing. The only character I felt that was, well, I'll give it to Leslie Jones, the what was it, like the MTA worker who joined them, because she was the quote unquote everyman that oh, what, this is terrible, the black man whose name I also forget played, because he was an everyman too. He was just a normal worker who came in to help the scientists. He was literally just hired to help them bust Ghost. He was not. Yeah. I felt like that was decent, but I thought she was a little too, kind of, this is her style, too bombastic, too loud, too upfront to fit in. It was.
I mean, where are they from? Where does she come from? Like, backstory wise.
She was a what was it, the New York Transit Authority person who
Oh,
worked
that
at a.
totally fits then.
Yeah,
That totally fits.
it does, but when you have the entire cast trying to basically one up each other in bombacity, it just feels like a cacophony. I am throwing way too many fucking big words out today. They were all, what is it? And again, I'm
Yeah, hold off on the deluge, all right? All right, we get it.
We get it. You big
You've got a
smart.
plethora of vocabulary, man.
I am very verbose. They were
Your
all
verbosity is noted.
trying to take center stage in an ensemble performance, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that the only one I thought wasn't trying to take center stage, and I loved her for it, and I thought her performance was amazing. My favorite character out of that entire movie that I want to see more of was Kate McKinnon as Holtzman, the only one who kept the name, the eccentric mad engineer who was soft spoken but stole every goddamn scene without intending to, because she just had that, like, that wild, crazy engineer aesthetic.
The vibes were all right.
Yeah, her performance, perfect. I love that. The other three were all, it was like they were all in a shouting match trying to outdo each other or trying to out slapstick each other, and it just felt, it felt juvenile, which is very strange for a Ghostbusters movie to feel juvenile, all things considered.
Disrupting this discourse, all right? This very varied and intellectually sustaining discourse. This is, I haven't put the roof on yet, but this is the building. It is a square. It is made out of stone. It's got space to put down chests, like maybe 2 chests, 3 chests on the first level, another set of chests on the second level. And then I'm going to put on a roof, all right?
Yeah, I have been legitimately watching you build this, but I do have an addition I want to make, but I don't have the wood.
Please.
Hang on.
No. This is, before I put on the roof, is the time to make changes, okay?
No, I know. I was just saying hang on because I needed wood.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right.
I wish you could do something with the boar heads. I wish I could make like a helmet with it.
Do you see what I'm doing with this?
I see what you're doing. Yeah.
I don't know if this is the right thing or if we want to use.
No, that is.
You
We want to
smell what he's
use.
stepping in.
We wanna use some of these. That's right. We wanna use these.
Yeah.
That's what we want to use.
Yeah.
And for obviously over here, we aren't going to be able to do that
No,
as
it's
much
yeah,
because
it's
the
mostly
stairs.
just to give it more room for more
Ooh.
chests.
Although, look at that. That doesn't that just sort of blend in?
You know what? I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Hang on, wait. No. Yeah, this area is gonna have to be clean. This house is clean.
hmm And what we can do, actually, I don't know if this is going to be a permanent thing or not, but
If we move the
in the
beehive,
middle here, have we set up the beehives?
No.
I don't think we have. What do we build a building for that, or what do
No,
we
the
do
No.
with that?
apiaries, they should stay outside, I think.
Yeah.
Or like make a platform, like a multi-layered platform would be kind of cool, like an actual,
Yeah.
beehive thing.
Perfect.
Or
I
just
mean, we
put it-
could. I can't remember if they have to go inside or not. Hmm. Hmm.
Just tell the bees, this is your house now.
Hmm.
What do you think?
Hmm. Oh, wait. I have a dumb idea.
No ideas are dumb at this stage. The ideas only become done once we put the finishing touches on. Uh, uh,
Eh?
no. No. Because we're gonna be putting chests there.
Well, I mean, the chests. We can still get to the chests by the ladders.
No.
I mean, hell, we could put a ladder there. The idea is simply to get to the second level of
These,
chest.
no. We literally, no. No. I'm sorry, no. Because the only reason these platforms are here, they aren't to walk on, they are to put chests on. And what these ladders are doing is taking up space that could be used to access chests on the lower level. Does that make sense?
I mean, it do. I don't know.
I mean, I see what you're cooking.
Yeah.
It's not a terrible idea, but I don't think it's going to work.
It,
I just don't think it's
I
going to
will
work.
I will tell. Well, it's not going to work with that one. I'll tell you that. You know what? I want one.
Oh.
Can it? Well, I guess it'll have to be two because it has to be in the middle, and then So half the reason I want this, by the way, is because building chests up here. Try to build a chest on the second level without jumping. Whereas you go up a little bit, and then now I can build chests.
Okay. We can keep them on, at the very least, as a temporary thing. But I don't think they should stay there full time. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Alright.
because yeah, they do block the ability to get down into here. But at least I'd say we even should fill the top row with chests first, because then we can take out the ladders. It's there for construction. Oh, okay.
Clear. It's time to kill animals!
Gather their meat.
And their leather.
I require leather screw.
Oh, I need to eat food. Oh my god, I have 6 health.
I mean, yeah, that's why I have the mushrooms and the raspberries. and the honey.
Where are they? Oh, I've got a mushroom. Or I got a.
I have so many berries.
I'm fighting them in with a cloak and my underoos.
Did you know you get farming experience from picking up berries?
Yes. Come back here.
Have we planted carrots and onions and stuff like that yet?
Yes.
Okay.
But still, I mean, I wouldn't eat those vegetables too much.
We need to stockpile food so hard, though.
Where's the honey?
It should be in this first chest right here. Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, this one. Oh, okay.
Wait, what the? Man, that neck just, like, blended right in.
Alright, where was I? Right, I was building shit.
Where the hell is Yorm? Oh, he's up there.
Where the hell?
I've been adventuring. Also, fuck nature.
Fuck nature.
Nature's scary, but I'm scary.
Okay.
I found a Grey Dwarf brute. Oh god. Oh fuck, I need assistance.
Okay.
Oh, I am digging this shit.
Oh, Yorm's far away, so we can't sleep. Damn it, Yorm.
I asked for assistance.
Alright, I'm coming. Okay, so I'm going back to my rant about Ghostbusters, because I'm not done.
Oh, please, resume. Go.
So, remember how we were talking about Thor as the himbo?
Yeah.
So, I don't mind the idea of a himbo. I think himbos can be great when done well. My issue was not Thor as the himbo. My issue was the fact that they had a himbo to replace Janine.
Yeah,
Janine,
she wasn't a bimbo.
she wasn't a bimbo. She wasn't an idiot. She was a highly intelligent, sarcastic, dry-witted individual that, in my opinion, enhanced everything.
Yeah.
In fact, none of the female characters in Ghostbusters were idiots. Even Dana was not dumb. She was Sigourney Weaver's character was the attention of Bill Murray's character, but she wasn't dumb. She did not play like okay. The bit where she gets groped by the hands was kind of alarming.
Gratuitous.
Yeah, there was some gratuitous in there, but nowhere near the levels of 2016 Ghostbusters. And it was a little bit of an artifact of the times, and even then, it was not that bad comparatively. So it's like they took the spirit of something, and again, I have no problems with the gender bend, but I feel like they didn't do the gender bend right. And as I said, the only character I felt that hit it perfectly was Kate McKinnon. She played a different kind of Holtzman, but it still was in the spirit of Holtzman as being the zany engineer. And those are my main issues with the 2016 Ghostbusters. I might catch flack for it because some people might go, "Oh, what is it? He's a misogynist who hates women." Like, no. I like those actresses. I just don't think they did that movie justice. It has
You
nothing
didn't
to do
like
with the fact that they are women.
direction that the film went
Yes,
with some of its creative choices.
Precisely. It has nothing to do with the fact that they were women and everything to do with how they portrayed their characters.
Yeah, I think that's a fair. Those are fair points.
I will say I did enjoy the cameos done by the original Ghostbusters. Dan Aykroyd as a cabbie? Fucking great. Who you gonna call?
Ghostbuster.
Ernie Hudson was the name of the guy from the actor. He played Winston.
Yeah.
And and I will say actually to continue with Ghostbusters. I am actually really glad that the franchise did not die completely from that reboot. And that it got two honestly pretty good sequels out of it. Ghostbusters Afterlife and Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I thought both of those movies were actually really well done. Uh, so for the record, Toaster is running into issues trying to join. Apparently, trying to load her legacy character to join us is causing the game to crash to desktop.
You gotta love that shit.
So
You know, I fully empathize with Toaster's situation. I really do. I've been there, kind of. Just not being able to fucking join is a pain in the ass.
yeah,
Love this game, but sometimes fuck,
yeah.
Holy shit.
It would not be a Wit and Twit stream without a little bit of scuff, and that scuff at this point is trying to get our fourth member.
I'm going to the
Can we all
bathroom
sleep real quick? Oh, come sleep first. First sleep, then bathroom.
You suck. I don't tell you to hold your pee, you asshole. I'm wet.
It's all the pee.
I'm wet. I pissed myself. Now I smell like warm piss.
Oh, god damn it. I woke up and punched a wall.
Oh my god, I love that.
I have legitimately actually done that in real life.
Woken up and punched a wall?
Yeah.
The worst thing I've ever done when I woke up was crack my neck and pull, like, all the muscles in my neck while doing that. Oh, real quick, before you run off, which do you think is better? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Jesus.
No, I know.
Connor. Look at the roof.
Yeah, I was seeing them.
Right or left?
I kind of like the right better.
All right. That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure if you would feel similarly.
No, I do. I think it's better, especially since we have a more square design. I feel like it didn't work on the blacksmith for whatever reason, but I think the slate will work better for the blacksmith on the overhang.
Yeah.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
My running is at 40, guys. I'm so proud.
He's leveling up his shit.
You're still not at Usain Bolt.
I'm not, which is sad.
Hey, you don't have to be Usain Bolt.
But I can try. I can strive. That is greater than any perfection.
Oh, so I wish I could remember the story of me waking up and punching a wall. I feel like it was when I was younger and I rolled over and kind of like my arm flopped and punched a wall.
Why am I so fucking heavy?
All the stone.
Yeah.
That said, I definitely punched my. I can't remember if I've told this story. I woke up and punched myself in the jaw and dislocated my jaw in the middle of the night one night.
Oh. That
Do we have a
is
cooking
incredible.
station?
What?
Do we have all the cooking stuff?
Yes, but no.
You know what you can do? You know what you can do? Since you're running around doing running around stuff?
Yeah.
Lure some pigs to the pen.
Okay. I've been killing them, so.
Okay. No, we
But I'll
need.
go do
Oh,
that.
find a level 2 pig.
Or a level 1 pig to begin with, at the very least.
Find a good pig.
What do I
Find
need
a
for
decent
this?
pig.
Piggy!
I need...
Piggy!
Yeah, so...
Alright, find a banjo playing frog. And use that banjo playing frog to lure in a pig.
Oh, God. I'm not touching the Muppets tonight. That would be a whole other discourse of things. But yeah, no, I woke up one day, and my jaw was, like, off to the right a little bit. Like, legitimately, I feel like it got dislocated.
How do you breed pigs? What do you feed them?
Well, we would just feed them stuff, but realistically, you just kind of want to anger one and then drag it back here. Like, anger it and then run.
Piggy, piggy, piggy.
Hold up. Is the downstairs filling up with smoke? No.
No.
The torches are not producing smoke. Alright.
No. The wall sconces do not seem to produce smoke. Abe,
Yes.
I need your opinion.
1 second. Yeah?
Do you think they're too big?
Do I think they're too big?
Yeah.
Connor, come here. Stand over here. Oh, no. Take that one down. Take that one you just put up down. And then come over here.
Uh-huh.
Look at the chests from this direction.
Uh-huh.
Do they look too big from over here?
Not really, no.
Then it must be fine, right? It must be fine.
Okay.
Alright, how about this? Try some other chests. See how they look. We can put the big chests on the bottom, okay? Like
Yeah,
the really
well,
big
I mean, I know for a fact that the smallest chests fit perfectly up on these things. But they have the problem of being the smallest chests.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, come down here.
Trying to get this roof up.
I know, but look under the ladder. You see how perfect that is?
What?
The chest, it fits perfectly between the ladder and the chest.
Oh, well. How are you going to have chests underneath that we can access?
The same way. Just stacked down here.
You know what? You do what you want without putting anything in the chests. And when
I
you're done,
have
I'll
a
take a
pig.
look.
I believe I have 2 pigs actually.
Well,
One
Do you have a
of them
we're
is
hammer?
kind of dumb.
we're out of black metal for now, unfortunately. Oh, and I still need to go back and get the goddamn blast furnace.
I require assistance.
Where are you?
That's a
I'm
boar.
a pig pen.
Did you get a 1-star boar or a 2-star boar?
No, I'm just getting what we can right now.
You know what? That's fair.
That's fair. All right, Yorm, come over here. Oh, god damn it! Hang on. Where's the crafting station? Did we move the crafting station over by the pens?
Maybe. Do you have resources to just plop down another one real quick?
Yeah, I have to get some wood real fast. Because I have the wrong kind of wood. Alright, that should be enough. Wait, where's the crafting bench? Oh, I need one more wood. God damn it! Alright. Let's try this again. Okay. Yorm, into the pen.
Into the pen.
Shit. Where the fuck? Oh, here it is. Ow. No. No, not me. Him.
I've been saying shit and talking this whole time. Yeah.
And you were muted?
It's push to talk, so I'm just like, get in here, piggy. Come on, piggy.
Come on, piggy.
Damn, he's angry.
Go away.
We're going away now.
Yes.
I see another piggy. Do we want this other piggy?
Is it a 1-star?
No.
Bring
Do
it.
you want
We'll bring it for now. So we'll at least
I mean,
have 2
it's better
pigs.
than nothing.
Yes. Go. Oh, damn it, you picked up the wood.
Okay. Roof is on.
Good job.
Roof is
Ka-chow!
on, and
Oh, do you still have all of those berries?
do
I've
I
been
have the
putting them
bear?
in the
Oh.
chests.
Yeah.
Food chest.
Hmm.
So, the roof, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's
It's a roof.
just I don't know.
We might have to look up some building inspiration, honestly.
You know what? I have an idea. Might help. What if? You know what? Yeah. What if? What if we did? No. That's yeah. What if we did this? You see? You see what I'm cooking here? It gets flatter.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So instead of this being a fucking pyramid on top of a cube, it's an angled pyramid on top of a cube, which is a little bit nicer.
Yeah, you know what? I like it.
Ah,
When you know your ADHD is kicking in when you're listening to Neil Cicerga while building a fucking storage building. Not a bad thing. That's,
wait, what?
I'm listening to Neil Cicerga music while I'm building this. Absolute banger just came on. Oh my god, I can't even see the outside, and I'm already knowing that this is so much fucking better.
I improved my sneak skill. I ran out of stamina. I'm gonna sneak some more.
But have you returned what was it called? The unbreakable lockpick. Shit. This is gonna bug me for a minute.
The skeleton key?
Have you returned the skeleton key to her shrine yet? To what's her name? Fuck. I'm having a moment. It's been so long since I've done Thieves Guild quests.
No.
Nocturnal. Right? Yeah. No, you haven't done that yet? Bruh.
I never got the
Bruh.
unlockable.
You never got the
What?
skeleton key.
It's awesome. You just
Yeah,
have
no,
to
I have it.
and keep
I
it
did
fresh.
get it. Yeah. I remember the gray fox. Wow. What am I, 16? I liked the gray fox quests quite a bit.
From Oblivion, yeah.
Yeah. I thought the ending was very
There
nice.
are a ton of villages around us.
Alright. Our building is basically done now. if you want to start moving shit in. Oh, this is good. Well, you know what? Yeah, it's a square, and I'm not completely happy with the fact that it's a square. The roof is better than it was. And that's fine. It doesn't have to be fucking perfect. It's just a storage building. Next week, I'm gonna tackle this the meat hall probably.
I am
And
trying to tame a boar.
we're going to need the good roof for the meat hall. That's for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find a plains biome and drain the tar pits again.
We have tar. How much tar do we have?
40.
Good.
I used some of the tar to make more big chests.
Right. Uh, we still have tar in the form of roof.
Back at the other, yeah.
Yeah. Oh god, it's getting dark in here. Hold on. That's better.
8
Much
p.m.
better.
and the sun finally comes down.
Actually, it is 7 p.m. real human time. That's a lie. It's 7:12 p.m. real human time.
I thought daylight savings time is over. Fall back, swing forward? No.
No, it's spring forward an hour. So it's 8:12 p.m. moron time. But real human intelligent time, it's 7:12 in our time zone. If you live in a place which arbitrarily sets the clocks forward in the spring because I don't know, some farmers like are dumb or whatever, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you because I have to live through the same experience and it's stupid. Honestly, just leave regular time year round. That's my humble opinion. That's my political opinion for the evening. Fucking daylight savings time. Fucking doesn't save shit.
I'll
Anyway,
agree.
It's a construct.
it's a fucking construct.
Oh no, the boars are angry. God damn it.
So when we find these random villages in the middle of nowhere, do we want to make them little bases or whatever?
I mean, we could.
Oh my god.
Okay, I need to run away to let the boar. Because I have to be near the boar and let it acclimatize to me without it being all annoyed.
Pretty funny actually, huh?
Okay, so that boar is acclimatizing. This boar. Right. Wild hungry.
So I will attempt to entertain the audience because we've got some riveting boar watching gameplay.
I am sorry. I am trying to coordinate with Toaster to get her in here.
Understandable.
All right. So that boar is angry at me again. I gotta run away.
Goddamn. Riveting.
I know. It's like I gotta stay near the boar to freaking tame them so that we could breed some boars to have more of it. We definitely want the 2-star boars eventually, but ugh. This is the part where we are boring.
I don't know about you, but I've got a stag breaker and I'm just breaking shit. It's great.
Keep breaking stags.
Oh, and Yorm's like all the way fucking down there too. So we can't even sleep.
I'm coming, Jesus.
I'm coming, Jesus.
I'm
I'm
coming,
coming.
Jesus.
Baby Jesus, to be specific.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Don't be
God.
coming to baby Jesus.
You know what I really enjoy, and I
You
think
wa- you
it's
watch
something
the
that is
show.
a misunderstood topic is grooming. It gets so hard to do it properly,
Yeah.
especially when they're so small and full of sharp, pointy things.
And energy too. Like
Right?
if you try grooming them and they're all wound up, full energy. Oh my god.
Like I could not find a
The
way.
way they struggle.
Yeah, especially cats.
Oh, cats are the worst. Trying to groom a cat is the worst.
But
Oh
you
no,
actually should.
the tiny dogs that like go inside
Oh,
of
the
like
yip
purses and shit.
dogs. Oh,
The fucking
those.
insane ones. Oh my god, a
I hate
nightmare.
them. Yeah.
Gotta be a nightmare, right?
You have to clip the nails of any of your animals that you want to groom. It's
Yeah.
just yeah. There's no other way to go about it. Cats especially. Did you know that you actually should bathe your cats?
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know, but
Yeah, like you're supposed to actually bathe them only a handful of times a year. They do a really good job of self grooming, but you still should give them a bath occasionally during a year.
mm-hmm.
I
Oh
hate
Mm.
god.
you both.
What?
You were the one.
Pet care.
Yeah, and you were the one that brought up coming in baby Jesus.
I did not. You
No,
went
coming
out of left
to baby
field.
Jesus. Specifically, baby
Yeah,
Jesus. You
specifically.
said,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
coming
going to
to baby
church
Jesus.
and I'm gonna
You,
see baby
sir.
Jesus.
You, sir,
You're
brought
gonna
up the
come
baby
You're
Jesus.
gonna come in church to baby Jesus? Oh my
You are a
god.
strange, sad man.
You're the one that brought up the baby Jesus.
Yeah, baby Jesus. The best Jesus.
I don't know. I prefer baby Satan.
Disagree.
I prefer fully grown people, thank you very much.
Why is there stuff in the pig pen? Why are there items over there?
To
For the pig
feed
state?
the pigs?
Oh, it's food? Okay, never mind. I was just making sure the pigs didn't get fucking murdered by something.
I'm over here watching them. What would kill them?
I don't know. That's why I was asking.
He's got a point, you know.
Riveting boar watching gameplay. You could. Are you watching the stream?
No.
We could be watching boars fuck, but you're out there adventuring.
Home.
I used to be a voyeur, but then I had to stream.
I took a stream to the knee. Also, I just
Stream to
noticed
the
my
knee.
shirt is inside out.
So fun
What
fact,
the heck, man?
you know that old meme, the fucking Skyrim guards say, I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took an arrow to the knee. Apparently, arrow to the knee is another way of saying got married.
Yeah, I remember that coming out around
Which
the time
makes
of
it a
Skyrim.
lot less funny. But a lot more understandable why so many guards are getting shot in the knee.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there's also a medieval instance that happened that I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, but there's also another reason for that being a thing, in which so taking an arrow to the actual knee shatters one's kneecap.
Yeah.
And so when one's kneecap is shattered, the fragments must be removed, or it could kill you. It'll sever arteries in your knee and you'll die.
Oh, so that's why I'm having heart issues.
It's possible. Um,
Could be.
but so the thing was, so it would cost a decent bit of money to get those removed by essentially a surgeon at the time.
A
Um,
barber.
Actually,
that's
yes.
in America, but
Well, and the UK too.
I mean, they had surgeons though, like actual surgeons. Like there was a device created specifically to remove arrows, uh, because a prince got shot in the face with an arrow. But back to the arrow to the knee. So because arrow to the knee costs money, people when going to certain towns would be accosted by bandits and shot in the knee with arrows. Yes. Um, it is assumed this was because the bandits were being paid by the physician to shoot people in the knee, so they would have to go to the physician to pay to have the knee cap fragments removed.
Ah,
And
so
they would be
America.
paid, yes, except in England or Europe. Europe is a better answer to that. So yeah, it was pretty funny. Oh, you have to be sneaking near
Everybody
them, don't you?
laughed. What a joke.
But yeah,
Nobody liked that.
well, the joke is they got scammed by
Well,
the local
yes.
healer. Oh, am I being laughed at again?
No, no. Toaster on her new stream channel, Drunken Awoo, who plays Stalker Gamma, by the way, a fantastic mod. Shout out to Drunken Awoo. Said, I too wonder why the mechanic donates money to the township for new snowplows every winter.
Mhm. Classic.
Well, it's like, what is it? My favorite one of those same similar things is on Halloween, a dentist who gives out like the most teeth rotting candy ever.
Yeah. Who polices the police? Apart from Commander Vimes, themselves.
Supposedly. It's supposed to be internal
Jesus, what the
affairs.
fuck am I listening to?
I don't know. What are you listening to?
Something very funky. We Shop Channel Eurobeat Remix. What the fuck? That's not bad actually. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. Holy shit, I
Okay.
wasn't expecting that.
So
What?
I got corrected, and this is entirely true. It's drunken woo like a wolf, not ooh woo like a loli asking for attention.
Like a furry. Awoo like a wolf, not ooh like a furry. Am I wrong?
Not like loli asking what we are going to do on the bed. Jesus Christ.
Connor, move more. Oh, you have your. All right, Connor. Look, let me pick sit. You put shit in the storage building.
Oh, hang on. Do you have berries?
Yeah.
No. Oh, I actually do.
Add
But
more
I can use
berries.
more. Thank you. All right. I periodically feed them, right?
Yeah, I mean, as long as there's berries in the pen.
They'll eventually chill the fuck out, right?
Yeah, they're if they have hearts floating above their head, they're slowly but surely chilling the fuck out.
Yeah. They're getting there. We are definitely going to have to improve this pen.
Yeah,
I'm just remembering last time.
the boar apocalypse, the great boar escape.
The Great Boar Escape, yeah. Much like the real Great Escape, most of them were caught. But still, I don't want to repeat.
Hey, nobody ever escaped from Alcatraz, the museum where they constantly talk about the few times people did escape and showed them exactly how.
Yeah.
But nobody ever escaped from Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Aside from those extremely well documented
Look,
people.
I mean, every time they escaped, right? They'd end up dying and having to escape all over again. Because the zombies would kill them. Every time.
I was trying to remember the name of the guard zombie that spawns.
Oh, shit. Oh, this is gonna drive me fucking crazy. That was
Right.
my favorite map. That was
Abe should know.
That
was my
map
favorite map.
that map was fantastic.
I would, unironically, love to stream Mob of the Dead sometime with you guys.
That would be
Seriously.
cool.
That would be fun. Fucking Black Ops 2 had some of the best zombies.
Yeah.
Period. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, all the zombies maps, all the Black Ops ones up to Cold War, like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, also World at War as well, they all slap. But Mob of the Dead, it hit different. It was very innovative, right? I could talk about this all night long. It was a very innovative map, and it just hit different. Oh my god. It was so good. Loved it.
I think the early zombies, I feel, were better.
I can see that. Like, I'm all for having an objective to complete. But at the same time, the whole fighting to the death thing, it hits so good. Fucking the first map. Fuck.
Nocturne Toten.
Nacht Toten. Yeah. Nacht Toten, where you had only 3 rooms, and you had to decide what things to open and what things to keep closed. Like, for most people, you get up to, like, okay, for most people who played the fuck out of zombies, you get up around 15, round 20, sometimes you get up to around 30, but, like, eventually, you die. The far later games, the far later versions, like, I don't know. I feel like this started with Black Ops 4. When they introduced did you guys play Black Ops 4? Jacob, I know you played
did.
Black Ops 4. Connor, did you play Black Ops 4?
I don't think I did.
Well, I don't know. The zombies was different, and they introduced a whole. That was when they introduced like That was when they introduced the open world zombies, right?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, but this is a mix of the Treyarch versus Infinity Ward zombies, I feel.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I didn't like that at all. I hated the open world stuff. It didn't, because there's very little way to get cornered if you have a brain.
If I only had a brain.
But, all the other zombies, you're in a confined space. It's claustrophobic, which, builds into it.
Yeah, you had to watch your back.
Yeah. You had to either communicate with your team and move around together as a group and constantly keep moving, otherwise you get bogged down and screwed, or you had to hold a position, everybody watching their corners, keeping everything on lock, or you die. It was adrenaline pumping. It was great. Loved it. Fuck.
You know, there was another one that I really enjoyed. I can't remember. I think it was the first of the reset timeline. With some of the new characters, that was kind of the
Oh, you mean the World War One map?
no, not that, not that timeline. Shit.
No.
The one that had some eldritch horror.
Oh! Oh! I know what you're talking about! Oh, fuck! I love that map! That map was so good! You're in, like, an old-timey Chicago-like city, and there's eldritch horror everywhere?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes!
that one I thought was
Fucking-
really, really good.
What's his name? Oh, fuck. I love this actor. He's a great guy. Life Finds a Way. What's his name?
I know exactly who you're talking about. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, God, fuck. He voices
Jeff
one of the
Goldblum.
characters. Jeff Goldblum voices one of the characters. He does. And it's like, whoa. I'm sure there are other people voicing, I'm sure the other characters voiced by, like, semi-famous people.
More
But
likely.
I couldn't remember. Anyway.
Oh, hey, Toaster.
Hi, Toaster.
Hey, Toaster made it. Jeff Goldblum. Holy shit. That map was great. And with the there were swords, right? They were swords.
Maybe?
Yeah. You had these 4 swords, and you could upgrade them in different ways. Yeah, because those were the swords, and then later, in Black Ops 3, there was the map with the bows, the one that was the castle in the Alps.
Eisendrache.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then before that, the last map of Black Ops 2, the World War I map, that had the staffs. Were they swords? They were. I could have sworn they were swords. Maybe they weren't swords. Because there were swords in the most recent Black Ops game.
Yep.
They couldn't have been swords. There was some kind of something to do with statues. The special weapons had something to do with weird Cthulhu statues. I don't remember what.
What? No.
Yeah.
No. Night statue. Are you talking about the new one?
No. No, I'm talking about the Chicago one.
Okay. Never
I'm
mind.
trying to remember what the thing was for that. Because I don't think it was swords. Because swords were a later thing. Hold on. I'm looking this up because this is trying to drive me fucking crazy. This is the part where we talk about a different game. Still watching Boars.
Well, you're standing perfectly still. I'm actually
Okay, well,
sorting
as long as
things.
You're doing stuff. Good. Black Ops 3.
The camera is cameraing.
Shadows of Evil. Okay. The map was Shadows of Evil.
Yep.
Great map, by the way. Loved that map. Shadows. All right. Shadows of Evil. Zombies. Wonder Weapon. That was the Apothecan's Servant, which shot the black hole. Oh no! There was a sword. They had swords too. That map also had swords. Apothecan swords. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, they are chilling and they still have berries. Good. But yeah. Okay, that map had swords. They did swords twice. What the fuck?
I mean, swords are
realized
cool.
Swords are cool, but why not like
Swords are
axes
cool.
or
They did the
warhammers?
tomahawk. Does tomahawk count?
The tomahawk was specifically a Mob of the Dead, and then later a when they revamped it, they had the tomahawk in there too. When they did the remake of Mob of the Dead, that was bigger, and yeah, no, it doesn't count because that's a throwing weapon. It's not a melee weapon.
No, but it's a special.
It is.
Also, that's how I use the knife in TTT always. I don't think of actually stabbing people with it. I only think of throwing it.
You must only throw.
Must only
It is-
throw.
You know, I know I've talked about this before, but I still think it's hilarious that you must only kill. Hang on, I could get this. I don't know why that's just fucking up, but
Was
she's having the
Connor
same issue.
there for that one TTT match where you and Andrew were partners, and Andrew fucking destroyed you?
He wasn't there. We were playing TTT last week,
Okay, tell
and
him.
we were in the Clue map. You know, from the map that looks like the Clue Clue house from the movie Clue. Call it.
Clue?
Yeah, Clue. Point is, right? I am a traitor. So is he. We're told by the detective to line up along the wall. So I line up with all the other innocents, right? I'm going to start, I'm going along. Frickin' smoke is set off. A smoke grenade is set off in front of everybody. And then Andrew, my traitor buddy, just mows me down. Not anyone else. Me. He mows me down, and then he gets killed.
It was
It's like,
great
why did you do
because
this?
his
Why did you
argument,
kill me?
his argument was, well, he was outlined in red. I could see him.
Yes, because I was anyway. Sorry, Mob of the Dead
Toaster's
card
here,
name,
yay.
but it was pretty funny. Brutus, by the way.
Yay, we have Toaster!
The big guy, the big guard from Alcatraz, Mob of the Dead, Brutus.
Brutus.
Brutus, that was his name.
So, Toaster, you've now suffered the same fate that Abe has, where Valheim just doesn't like him and doesn't want to connect to my server at times.
Yeah,
I don't know why. Yorm can get in. Yeah, but it's not a wit and twits.
Okay, wait a minute. Have you tried inviting Toaster?
I did. She's here.
Oh, I meant to the game.
Yes. She's here.
Oh.
She
I
is indeed
see her.
here.
Yes, I have to go collect her.
Right there. She's right next to you.
Oh, hi, Toaster.
Punch him in the mouth.
Toaster's not appearing on the map, so I couldn't see Toaster coming.
Nobody
Also,
sees Toaster coming.
Toaster,
Nobody
punch
sees
him in the
Toaster.
mouth. Get him.
Nobody ever does.
See?
Nobody ever sees Toaster coming. At least, Toaster, you're not coming to the baby Jesus, so that's good.
Hey, fuck you, man.
No!
Toaster has broken one too many toys, and by toys I mean people.
God damn.
She's told me stories.
Mm.
They're not my stories to tell, but she's told me stories.
Oh Lord, oh Lord. If you haven't already slept in a bed, I did make a bed for you.
Suffice it to say, apparently I am a story passed down in the local emergency room.
Oh God.
The doctors know you.
No, they know her handiwork.
Cause of death. Snoo snoo.
Ironically, they do.
This man came in with a fractured pelvis.
Oh God.
The bone fragments in his hip. We can't operate. It's gonna kill you, sir. Worth it.
Toaster, if you want to know where the beds are, we've got a little shack over here before we build the main meat hall.
I'm coming to sleep.
Yes, technically, right now it is. What is this? 3 men and a lady in a tiny hut with an open doorway.
Yeah, zombies is great. Love zombies.
Guys, we could definitely fit more beds in here.
Yeah.
Unloading unused assets. I want to know what assets are unused that it's unloading. I want to know how it loaded those assets in the first part.
Good question.
I was gonna say, like, maybe the undiscovered parts of the map that are real far away.
Yeah, but like, why did it
That would
load
already
those?
be unloaded.
Bits that got rendered.
Hmm. You know what Zombies mode I think was really unappreciated?
What?
The top-down shooter version. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's not Mob of the Dead, but Arcade of the Dead, maybe. It was
Yeah,
really fun.
that was fun. Like a
That
different
one
kind of
There
fun.
was a
so
zombie
that's my
monkey.
opinion about it.
Right. I preferred every single other version. Not true. I preferred all the other conventional versions. But it had its moments. That's all I'm saying. It had
You
its
got to
moments.
fight a monkey.
You got
Or
to
a
fight
gorilla, was it?
100 men versus one gorilla?
Oh,
Oh, the
Have-
men win.
you
Well,
know
it
what?
depends.
Hold
Is
on.
it one dude at a time, or is it all 100 guys? Like, what's the scenario? Preach it to me.
Irrelevant.
Tell me.
Attrition wins.
Irrelevant attrition wins? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Attrition
it's
always wins.
quantity is a quality all its own.
Yes.
It's true.
That's very Russian.
That's very Russian.
It makes me think of the
It would be
The
if they
anthem.
had inequality.
There is no inequality. Everybody is equal. Equally treated like shit. You know, I gotta give it to them. You know? If you treat everybody like shit, everybody gets treated equal.
It's true.
So,
If nobody's special, nobody's special. It was a terrible Russian accent.
that was a horrible Russian accent. Hmm.
I found a pretty white flower.
Pick it.
Oh, carrots. Why are carrots so pretty?
I mean, honestly, most vegetables are surprisingly pretty.
What do you mean?
So like the flowering parts of them, they're surprisingly
Oh.
pretty.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. But to say, are you like examining a cucumber and like, oh no, my gosh.
Somebody's been walking through nursing homes again.
Damn.
God damn.
That's a fucking deep cut.
Oh.
That's a fucking deep cut
So-
right there.
How do I know when the boars are tamed? Because I've been sitting
They
here for
start
like,
hating you.
Do they still have hearts flying above them?
they still have hearts flying above them.
They're not tame
Other
yet.
than
Well, at least-
line of sight.
One of them does. The other one is just kind of standing around.
One of them may be tame.
All right. Oh, we'll get there.
Just leave
Better.
them alone for a bit.
Yeah.
Never.
I need my piggy friend.
Stop.
Oh, so did you guys ever see the reboot of the
If you
Muppets?
are too close, it pauses the taming progress, if I remember right.
Okay. As for the Muppets, the reboot of the Muppets,
Yeah,
the one that came out like 10 years ago.
roughly, yeah. The one where they were like, I think, running a movie studio essentially.
Was that the one where the guy and the Muppet were brothers?
That was a movie. I'm talking the series.
Oh. I don't know. Maybe? I don't really remember.
So the Muppets had a reboot series that came out where they were it was a kind of a mockumentary style series. Um, and hilariously, Kermit and Miss Piggy were no longer together in that series. They broke up like prior to that series.
Ah. Well,
And
I
and
mean,
that was like a big thing in that series that they had broken up.
can I be honest?
Yes.
Their relationship seemed kind of toxic.
Oh, it was. They even talked about it in that series.
Yeah.
It was like extremely groundbreaking, controversial.
They
I'm
seem
not
to
sure.
have broken up and get back together
I
in every
require
movie,
assistance.
actually, except for the Christmas Carol.
Yeah, the Christmas Carol I think was the only one where their relationship was decent.
Well, I mean, they were literally performing a Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
So, I mean, last I checked, the Cratchit household had loving parents. At least according to my deep Christmas Carol lore. I like the Christmas Carol.
Check
I
memes
do
for
not
my
require
favorite Muppet
assistance any
movie.
longer.
I didn't understand any of that. Both of you spoke at the same time.
Sorry.
I might need
You
to
should be. How
enable.
dare you?
If we've got 4 people in here, I'm gonna have to start like enabling priority speech here.
Hmm. I don't know. The roof is better. The roof of the storage building is better. But I feel like it could be even better than it is now. I don't know what it is.
Meet the Feebles. Check the memes channel. Oh
I'm
man.
looking.
Oh man. All right, I've got to play this. It will play on stream. I don't care if I get the strip.
So, you want to join the Feebles?
Oh, rather. Meet the Feebles! Meet the Feebles!
Meet the
What?
Feebles. The movie that began as family entertainment, but went horribly wrong.
Have you got any smack?
What the
Smack.
fuck is Meet the Feebles?
The film the authorities tried to stop.
Oh, what beautiful white fur. God, my dear.
The story that rocked the puppet world.
This is a family show, for Christ's sake.
Sex.
God damn.
Hot, Bletch, but not the way you.
Why does that hippo have nipples?
Drugs.
What?
Animal husbandry.
Why did you bring it here? It's not mine. You know it's not.
We'll let the court decide that, shall we?
Meet the Feebles
Oh my
turns
God.
the Cabbage Patch into the killing fields.
Funny little sand hopper
It's
basking
fun.
in the sun. Dancing out hopping horses not so fun. A bit of sand landing in that hopper's eye. A bit of sand sitting by
They really seem to like beating up that crab.
The big one, Harry.
Jesus Christ.
Can't be. I've taken precautions.
Corruption.
Barry, do me a
Oh
line.
God.
Lust.
Oh my God.
Hi, are you Bletch?
Light. Romance.
Okay, I'm really glad I'm not streaming this.
Very unmuted, by the way. It is very much not a children's movie.
Did you realize you were sitting on its face.
No, I felt a bit uncomfortable, but I thought it was my hemorrhoid.
Please, God. I know I've been a bad bunny, but if you
Nothing
make me well again,
is sacred. Meet the Feebles is about to be released
Wait a minute.
on you.
What? No way.
lighting in this toilet.
No way.
Holy hell.
No freaking Peter Jackson. What the fuck? What the fuck? Holy no. No.
It's a great, terrible
No.
movie.
No. No way. No way. No way. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I kind of wish I had face cam, just because the expressions I'm sure I was making there.
The guy who did Lord of the Rings, he made that movie. Oh my god. Oh. Dead. I am dead. Holy shit, that is so funny. Fucking god. Peter Jackson made that. Oh,
Yeah. For those people who are
oh.
wondering what just happened, in memes chat on the Discord, please join the Discord.
Oh god.
We were I'm gonna say subjected to the trailer for Meet the Feebles from 1989,
Oh. Oh my god.
which I feel
wasn't-
like
I wasn't expecting that.
neither was I. I feel like they've tried to do a movie similar to that in semi-recent times, but nowhere. It hasn't been anywhere near as British.
Oh. Oh my
I
god.
like to think of it as performing a civic duty, and that civic duty is traumatizing my peers.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm traumatized as much as I am very confused.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not.
As long as I don't think of the hippo's nipples.
Jesus Christ. I was not. I mean, again, very glad I was not streaming that on YouTube, because that half second of true hippo nipple.
Hippo nipple.
Hippo nipple. Hipple. The like few seconds of that did show up on screen would probably get me canceled.
Yep. That's it. That's the end. Peter Jackson. Oh my god. Wow. Just wow.
You also
Dang.
failed to mention the stripper cow.
Oh yeah, the stripper cow.
Full movie link to have fun.
Oh
I-
my god.
I will probably be watching that later. Not now, but later.
Only
Oh
for
my
the
God,
the hippo nipple.
The hippo nipple. I mean, we are jokingly sponsored by Bad Dragon.
Yep.
Sponsored by Bad Dragon.
Only now it's
I
Bad
like the
Hippo.
sodomy song.
The what? The sodomy song?
Is that an
The
actual
sodomy.
movie? Am I?
Yes.
I'm not really.
Yes, Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson made it. I'm not even kidding.
That is.
The credits, it says Peter Jackson
Wow.
was behind it, and I checked the wiki for his filmography, and yeah, it's there. Oh God.
Like, is that just making fun of the like what? Why?
Yeah, no, it's making fun of Muppets and Jim Henson and all that.
Okay, that's what I
Ah.
was assuming. Also, I found a big angry bush.
What?
Found an angry bush? What do you mean you found an
Satire
angry
comes
bush?
in many forms and flavors, and that is shock value entertainment.
Yes, it is. Oh God, is that ever shock value entertainment?
It's very British.
Wow. Very, very much. Thank you, Toaster. I really do appreciate that.
Value
Wow.
add.
Value has been added. Uh,
Again, kind of half wishing I did actually do face cam on this, just because again the faces I know I was making because I could feel them happening.
Come back in a tweet for the most offensively racist despite not being racist movie in history. I have a list.
Oh, Lord.
God. Why doesn't that surprise me? Uh, give me a sec. I gotta breathe this one out. Fuck. Peter Jackson. Fuck. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. You know what? If I ever meet Peter Jackson, I'm going to ask him about that movie. I'm gonna ask him, you know, because I feel like he's got some stories behind that.
I mean,
Babe, I require aid. Can you help me?
I'm here. What's up?
I kind of feel
There's
like,
a spawner over here, and it'd be good if we could destroy it.
oh,
There's
that
what?
Angie Bush, you're in the Black Forest.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're close to ending.
It'll take 5 seconds.
All right, all right, all
Help
right.
me hit the bush.
Help me hit the bush.
Oh God, what are you doing? An Eiffel Tower?
Hitting the
Hit the
bush.
bush.
Oh, you're talking about that there, down there, bush. You're gonna have to protect me because I got no health. There, no more bush.
Now brought to you by Manscaped.
Off my manscaped. The manscaped. There's a second manscaped razor hitting the second tower.
Oh God. Oh no.
For real, trim.
I saw this great thing where it was like, oh man, look at these great beer towers, and then there was an airplane shooter that came in.
Uh,
Oh.
Thanks for the help, guys.
You're welcome. Holy crap.
Are we gonna sit in a reading circle?
Well, I want the last thing I'm gonna do before we end is finish transferring shit into the storeroom.
You don't need to get everything. Just, get a decent start.
Abe,
What?
come back and take a look.
I'm coming back. It takes time.
Time and planning and chutzpah,
Lots
which
of
he has
chutzpah.
none of.
Wow.
I'd say he has more chutzpah than any of us. He is Jewish.
Yeah.
That's not what chutzpah means.
Debatable.
Debatable
Wait,
whether or
debatable
not
to
I'm
me,
Jewish.
or wait, debatable to what? What is debatable? Is chutzpah levels?
My Judaism.
My scouter
debatable.
says it's low.
Hmm. Well, maybe you need to get a new scouter. My Goyish friend.
Holy
unlike Vegeta.
shit!
I have yet to hear a single Mashugina.
What? Wait, I'm gonna need that repeated.
You heard.
I did not.
Wow,
I'm very
butchered shit
confused.
Yiddish.
Okay, so Toaster sent me a link. I'm gonna put this in stream planning, as opposed to anywhere public.
Oh dear God.
I'm here. This looks fine. This all looks good.
Mashugana.
That's cool.
Yeah, Meshuggah. But you don't know Meshuggah. That doesn't surprise me, actually. Yeah, and you got everything. You basically got all the stuff we have here moved in.
Yeah.
So that's good. Yeah.
And it's semi-sorted.
Yeah.
He passes the
Yeah, I can't pronounce Meshuggah. All right. Now can I speak? Can I speak Yiddish? Nah, I can't speak Yiddish.
You can
Do
speak
I
the
know
other
Yiddish
one.
when I
Worry,
hear
I
it?
can't either.
Do I know Yiddish when I hear it? The answer is yes.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh my god. Are you getting rested when sitting in the middle there?
Yes.
Okay, good.
What was I saying? So yeah, look in
Yeah, no.
look in stream planning before we end the stream here. I want you guys to see what Toaster sent me as one of the most racist movies of all time.
God. Oh my
It's actually more
god.
sexist than racist, weirdly.
What? What?
Oh my god. Wow. I think that beats out oh fuck, what's the name of that movie? About the aliens who come to Earth and sleep with all the Earth women.
Earth women are easy.
Earth girls are easy. Fuck. I saw that when I was a kid. That was a weird one. Very weird one to see when you're a kid.
I mean, that one was weird. What was it? The clowns from outer space one was also kind of out there.
The killer clowns?
Yes, the one that they've recently made an asymmetric game about.
Thank God. But we got a lot done today. I feel like we got a lot done. We got some boars. I built the storage building. We got a toaster in here.
We finally got the toaster.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about throwing a toaster in the bathwater, though.
That's my toaster. He's sitting on top of the porch.
That's why I'm staying out of the tub.
He's waiting for the Yowie to
You're
start.
welcome.
The Yowie.
Good.
Do we have a Yowie paddle?
Oh.
That's not my thing, but I think I can be convinced.
I have two.
Why do you have two? I'm concerned.
In case the first one breaks.
Only for
Educational
hitting
purposes.
only for hitting lycanthropes. But yeah, I feel like we got a lot done.
It was a good stream. I ranted about Ghostbusters 2016, aka all female Ghostbusters.
I ranted about Call of Duty Zombies for a bit.
It was not all female.
Toaster introduced us to Meet the Feebles. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Cinema. Pure cinema.
So for the record, technically the Ghostbusters 2016 is an all-female Ghostbusters because all of the Ghostbusters are female.
Yeah.
But then it is also accurate to say that all the other ones are all male.
No.
That was also the advertising focus for it.
Yeah.
So,
but Chris Hemsworth is in it.
He's in it, but he wasn't a Ghostbuster.
Is he a ghost?
He is my beloved himbo.
So,
shall not.
Character.
Yeah.
As a character.
Exactly. In Ghostbusters 2, Jeanette did pick up a pack and go ghostbusting. Briefly.
Oh, okay. All right.
And in the sequel series,
equate to the first movie? Isn't that what it's a parody of?
it's a reboot. It's not even a parody, and
if it's a reboot, then it equates to the first one.
Technically, yes, but the story beats are different.
But then it's one for one.
No,
it's all male then all female.
Technically, it's
Here we go
gender
again.
bent as opposed to all female. It's known as the all female Ghostbusters because pretentious. But it is technically gender bent Ghostbusters because they take the traditional roles and reverse the genders.
Oh, okay, fine.
Except that they do it very poorly, which I already ranted about. If you want to hear the rant, go back to the beginning of the episode.
I don't
And
know,
again,
love
I
certain
liked
kinds
it,
of
but like
Hemsworth in it.
it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. I liked it, but you know, it wasn't as good as the originals.
No.
Anyway, but
Chris
here we are.
Hemsworth was in it. My
Anyway,
Hollywood boyfriend was in it. You can't talk bad about that movie, okay? Please.
I can talk. I did talk bad about it.
okay.
We're ending the stream. Good night, everyone.
Get the Matty Alley paddle.
That movie was a
No.
rejected fanfiction.net story, and that is that.